Shalom, y'all. I just wanted to come on here and just share an experience that I had. If you are walking, in your faith, let me just give you a bit of advice. Everybody, can do what they want, but especially for new people, if you want some advice, excuse me, I have allergies. If you want some advice on how to really walk when you are at work or just anywhere, my advice is for you to show your faith, right? Instead of going around telling everybody. Because I notice that's what we do as people of faith. As soon as we meet somebody, we got to let them know what we believe. And I personally do not do that. I used to. But I do not do that because as I matured, I realized that my walk and my character is way more important than what I'm telling people. And so I only share my faith when it is brought up. So a teacher, that's next door to me, she saw me and she was like, oh, I'm gonna, help you because nobody helped me last year and I was running all around. So I want to make sure that the new teachers, get the help that they need. And we hit it off. And by day two, we were talking. And so she just, she asked me like, what church do you go to? And I said, I am a Messianic, Black Jew. And she was like, really? I said, yeah, so I don't go to church, but I believe, in the same Bible as you do. You call him Jesus, I may call him Yeshua. We look at things from the Hebrew, because the Bible was originally written in Hebrew. And so, I told her, I said, that's what I do. That's how I walk. And she was like, my mother told me a long time ago that I was a Jew. And I've been studying the Hebrew, and I got my Hebrew concordance, and I look up words, and I've been on this journey to understand, the Bible, from a Hebraic perspective. She was like, I knew you was a woman of God because just by the way you carry yourself, by the way you talk, by the way you dress, by the way you speak. She was like, I just knew you was a woman of faith. I could just feel it. And I had never said anything. When people talk about, God and they talk about their gospel music and stuff, I'm just, holding conversations. But I'm never saying, what I am specifically. But I can agree with you because we can agree on common things and foundations. And that's where people of faith, no matter what their faith, they lose me because they don't know how to be a light and to represent whatever faith that they have. They always have to force feed you their faith. And it's just so off-putting. But when you just walk it out and your character and your personality speaks for you, you don't have to say a word until it's time. And then I always pray, Most High, connect me with the right people at the right place at the right time. I don't have to connect with everybody. And I don't have to be mean to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I just need to know who to connect to, who not to connect to, so I don't have unnecessary burdens. Like, I'm at a point in my life where unnecessary strife and conflict and trials and tribulations, that's not me. So that's my prayer. And it is so funny because that's exactly what has happened. And she was like, on your break, sometimes when we're together, can you teach me? And so, I said, oh, okay. And so this week I've been staying kind of to myself in the car because I'm trying to decompress from all of the chaos. But I just wanted to share that with you because you never know where this relationship is going to go, what the Most High want her to know. And it's not my job to force feed her anything. As a teacher, right, both professionally and spiritually, I am in charge of pointing the way. I point, and when you ask the question, I point to the answer. If you need more clarity, I will try to help you to see it. And it's up to you to see it, and it's up to you to receive it and to eat it and to walk it out. I'm just pointing. And if you need more clarification, I'm there to clarify, you know, what I believe I know. But ultimately, you have to go to the Most High so you can see the text, right? You can hear what he's trying to reveal to you. So that's just a bit of information. You know, it's so off-putting when people go around and that's all they talk about is their faith, and then 9 times out of 10, honey, the first little thing, conflict that come up, they just so discombobulated. And I'm like, what happened to your faith? Why are you so stressed? We supposed to have wisdom. I've been saved and sanctified for 25 years and you always stressed out and you try to stress me out. No, thank you. So that's just a little bit of information. Pray strategically. You're not called to everybody, and that is okay. And everybody do not have to be presented with your faith. Your faith will speak for itself. The Most High, he really don't need your help in that area, but you are his representative, right? And you are supposed to be walking this thing out. So if you're going to do it, walk it out. You know, we are action-orientated people who operate by faith, but our faith speaks by our actions, right? So we're just not people who believe in the Bible. We are people who walk out the instructions of the Most High through Yeshua HaMashiach. All right, I hope that has helped somebody. And until the next video, shalom, everyone.